previous week was very interesting because what we had done is broke out from this range to the upside. And right now it looks like we are seeing an acceptance into this range. This is just obvious because as you can see, we have the low of the range. We broke into it. We had a consolidation and went up to the value area high of this range. So this is really nice because basically what we are trying to do is to build a bullish market structure in a higher time frame. So very simply, what I don't really like about it is that we don't have a lot of volume coming into this breakout. So if we go to the daily time frame, you'll see it a little bit better what I'm talking about. So you can see that we had breaks to the downside on these spikes on volume. But right here, as you can see, we don't have a spike of the volume on this breakout. So that just to me says that, okay, this is bullish because we are seeing acceptance into this range, but the retest is very likely, at least for the low of this range. Very, very likely, in my opinion. So we can zoom in a little bit right now, and we can see that we have the low of the range right here. And it is a really nice confluence to our order block, to our store order block right here. So price could go to visit the 40K area for the more upside. So that is really possible. Also, why is that? Why I am thinking so? Is just because we have a CME gap right here. So somewhere, let's go to the daily time frame so I can show it to you better. So we can see that right here we had a daily open, and we went to the basically downside, but we pumped to the upside. And so this is the CME gap which we have. So the 40K again area would be very nice to fill it basically. And yeah, that is the context in which we are right now. So let's look right now at the support and resistance which we have. Let's start with the resistance, I think, because I think it is more important. So what we have is the very, very interesting speed fan, in my opinion. Look at this. What we have is the speed fan from all-time highs to the lows, current lows, and what we have is the 382 speed fan. You can see that we are basically at the resistance. We had a really nice rejection here. We are also having a rejection right here, and another confluence to this level is the trend line, which I have somewhere here, right here. So what we have, let's zoom out. We have a bullish uptrend, which was basically broken right here. We went to the downside, and right now we are retesting it. So this is also a key level in my opinion. You can see that the time is on point. Basically we are having 382, and the trend line, this is a very, very important key level. Also, just because we have hit the value area high, it is another resistance. So very simply, let's zoom in and I will show you the key levels in details. So what do we have? The speed fan, the trend line, and value area high. This is the resistance from which we are rejecting right now. If we'll go to the upside, then what I will look for is for the daily level, which we have right here. Why is it important level? Let me hide these levels for now and explain to you. Just because it is the high of this range, as you can see, we had wicks into the upside basically, and we closed inside of our range. Let me draw it so you can understand it better. So we have something like this. So the daily level, let me see, would be the high of the range also. So this is really nice confluence. And what I would look for is to make a swing failure pattern of these highs. That would be really, really nice. If we would go to the upside, take these highs, close back inside of the channel, retest, go to the downside. This is that would be really, really nice trade in my opinion for me. So that is the current resistance. We are at the resistance, and above us we also have a resistance. Let's look at the support right now. So very, very simply, we had a very, very big 2 days consolidation in the weekend. So what we can do is pull a fixed range tool from where it started, and we have our point of control of this range. Yeah. So why is it important? Very simply, what we have is also a daily level, another daily level. That's pretty good. And what we also have is the golden pocket from this low to the high. As you can see, very nicely, we have a zone of support. Not a big one, 0.5%. That's a really, really nice support zone in my opinion. However, I do really think that for the price, it's very, very possible to go back to fill the CME gap. As you can see, we have an order block right here. And it is very simply the low of the range. Yeah, it's pretty good in my opinion. If we zoom out also to the daily time frame, then what we can see is that we have a 236 Fibonacci level, which is a very, very bullish retracement. Let's see. Now zoom in. You can see this red line. This is the 236 Fibonacci retracement level. It is lining up really well with our low of the range, and that is why I'm looking at it as a very nice support level. So if we'll basically fill the CME gap and find support here, well, that is pretty bullish. Let us break these highs, go to the high of the range, maybe again to the middle of the range, or just make a bigger consolidation to make a very nice value area to have a support when we go to the upside. So that is the plan for today. Really hope you liked it, and see you later. Bye.